Okay, continuing on the Rebbe's directives concerning how we prepare for davening. The Rebbe tells us, learn a chapter of Tanya before saying Harei Mikab. There's a good custom amongst Chassidim in previous generations and our generation to learn a chapter of Tanya every day before Shachris, before the morning davening. It's proper to publicize and strengthen this custom, since by learning this, one is fulfilling a positive mitzvah of the Torah, to learn the oral Torah. It is a great wonder why they did not publicize this custom, although there were Chassidim in our generation who did this, as I saw myself. The Rebbe smiled, and he said, I did not ask them if they learned this before starting to daven, if it was before saying Harei Mikabel afterwards. Probably it was before. They started to daven before Harei Mikabel, meaning that's where we look right in the beginning, right after we finish morning brachos, we say Harei Mikabel, start the order of Korbanos. So the Rebbe says probably that was the place they did it, right before Harei Mikabel. Meaning that first they learned the chapter of Tanya, and only afterwards did they open the Siddur and start Harei Mikabel. So that would be the proper place to do it, right before you start Harei Mikabel. It's from Sichas Achri Tafshin Mem Tes. Okay, 1989. Next directive. In any case, you should not start davening after Chatzos. Chatzos is midday. For some reason, you start davening on Shabbos close to 2 o'clock. In my eyes, this rumor is not good at all, since one should not make these customs permanent. It's easy to understand. There's a difference between starting to daven early and ending late, or first starting at 2 o'clock. We spoke last time. The person has to start with the minyan. The minyan usually is 10 o'clock, Shabbos and Moshe Batzel. So the person starts at 10 o'clock and they go slow, and they end after the tzibur, after the minyan. That's one thing. But to have a seder where you start davening after the minyan finished, he says that's not good. Not good at all, the Rebbe's words. You should ask the advice of older Chassidim in your place, and they will give you instructions how to fix this in a way that you will not have to shorten the necessary preparations, the rate of davening, or the davening itself. In any case, you should not start your davening after midday. This is from a letter, Chov Beis El Tafshin Yud Beis. So he says twice, whatever you do not start after Chatzos, and do not start after midday. One more time, one more instruction, and then we'll go on to the minor. You certainly know the story, right, about Hasidic yeshiva students who had such lengthy preparations for davening. At the time for Kriyas Shema and davening, it passed according to all opinions. So they kept preparing. I don't know what they were doing. Maybe they were meditating. Maybe they were learning. And they kept learning, and they missed the integral things. Like saying Kriyas Shema, he says 2 things, and davening. So time for Kriyas Shema and davening. It's not just Kriyas Shema. A person can say, I did one, but the other. The Rebbe cares about both. There's Kriyas Shema and the time for davening. Afterwards, he would start and finish davening with a very short time. It was explained that regarding those who daven at length for many hours, one could debate if they should prepare themselves for hours, even if there will be a doubt regarding the time of Kriyas Shema and davening. However, for a davening that takes a few moments, what is the point to prepare for many hours? In addition, you have the above-mentioned doubt. In other words, the Rebbe was saying a person is preparing, and then the davening winds up being quick and slow, and it's a short while. So the title is, what is the point of preparing for such hours of daven for just a few moments? If you can prepare, obviously the davening should match the dedication, the thoroughness that you prepared as well. If you prepared by meditating, you prepared by learning, at that pace, that should be the davening as well. Okay, let's move on.
Yeshiva Torah Ohr of North Miami Beach.